Episode
It's
6.
episode 6. Yeah, we've come a
That's
long
fine.
way. We've come a long way.
Yeah. Time flies. Okay. Episode 6. Well, we got Lemon on for this one. We had a little sort of wrench in the plan, shall we say? Because we were initially gonna have on Mr. R. And then so King and I did a double oopsie. We're just gonna run over this real quick, get the elephant out of the room, and then we'll delve into it. But we didn't tell Mr. R not only what time it was, but also what day it was. We just said Thursday, but like it was like 3 days ago. So he was like, "Oh, it's probably next Thursday." And then so a lot of miscommunications, but we also forgot that there's like a 9-hour time difference between where we are and where he is.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought he was sleeping. He's actually streaming, but he also said, "Oh wait, no, it was next week, right?" And we're like, me and King really got to get it together here. You think week 6? We're on week 6. You think we'd actually be like good to go now, but I guess not. So we got Lemon instead. Lemon, welcome on. Hope you're having a good day, brother.
Lemon.
It's time to grab a day planner, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I have means to like be responsible. I got a calendar right here, and like I don't use the tools to my advantages. You know what I'm saying? Don't communicate. I just assume everything's gonna work out. Just hope it does. You know. So, but you know, we got. I'll throw a little blame on King. We got the equal 50-50. So I'm not fully at fault. That's the beauty of running the dual podcast. Is I'm not at fault for everything.
Every mistake is
Yeah. So me and King are Gucci on that. Yeah, exactly.
So Lemon, what's it like being a top player in this day and age of Wi-Fi? Do you think it matters as much? Do you still tell people I'm a Smash player? Are you like, by the way, I'm diamond in League though? Like, listen, I am diamond in League. Hear me out.
Well, I'm definitely not flaunting it these days. Like, if people like hear about me through Smash, of course I'm gonna like tell them how I, got to where I am or whatever. But these days, I don't really find myself playing in too many Wi-Fi tournaments, mental health, all that. I've been playing some Yuzu with the boys, and I still play Wi-Fi every once in a while. I actually have a crew battle thing coming up that I'm going to be playing in for heavy hitters, which I'm pretty hyped for.
Okay.
We play with a couple of the BC boys. But yeah, other than that, not a whole lot on my plate. It's turning Smash.
The mental health reason is a very valid reason
basically.
Not...
I'm excited to get back into it when offline is an option.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, mostly just playing like Street Fighter right now, honestly.
That's valid. It's a funny thing. Like I was thinking about this recently because we started the pandemic like almost a year ago, right? So that's first of all crazy to think about that we've lasted this long already. Yeah. But I was in that time period, and at first I didn't like the first few months. Like Wi-Fi still wasn't a thing. Because we weren't like really knowing what was going to happen, and then May hits, and everyone's like, "Okay, now we're going to be here for a while. Let's play Wi-Fi tournaments." Yeah. And I start competing in them, thinking, "Oh, we'll be back to normal in September." Yeah, 3 months of Wi-Fi tournaments, whatever. Let's do it.
That's what I heard.
And then in September, it was like, okay, maybe next September, and then now it's like around that time. So literally, like you ride it out just for a little bit, only for them to sort of like yank you in with that fishing line and sort of screw you over. So I definitely feel that. Like it's a different thing too, because like with the whole kind of mentality issue and sort of even like how you react to like in-person interactions, it's so much easier to get mad and to not like or to cuss people out over Smash GG cat because you're not right next to your opponent. There are very few people in person who have the balls after they lose in a tournament match to be like, "Oh, what a masher!" Like next to that. Like nobody does that. Like nobody does
corner
that.
At least with the boys. Like,
exactly. Yeah. You gotta watch the other side of the event. You'd be like, "Is he's at the T on this? Yeah. That guy mashes so hard." Like you have to like really make sure the coast is clear because this community is like overwhelmingly pretty good to each other. Like as far as esports communities go, I think a lot of people try to be good in the Smash community. So it's just funny. That's like now on Wi-Fi, like everyone can talk as much shit as they want to. And then when we go back to LANs, I guarantee everyone's gonna be all buddy again. It's funny.
Well, it's because you also clip them too. They're like, there's that tweet. I don't know if you guys saw the Inkling that beat MVD. And he tweeted at MVD. He's like, "Hey, I beat MVD at MVD." And then MVD's like, "Bro, why'd you tweet this? Like, I know it's there."
These Smash kids got to learn their etiquette, man. Like, it's like, come on, man.
Did he actually do that though?
Oh yeah, no.
Wait. Did he say MVD and then at MVD, or did he at MVD? Okay, because that's even better.
It was really bad.
Wait, it's the thing too of like when you play a set at a tournament like LAN, right? And you have the setup, like let's just say you even clip the hell out of someone. If it's not on stream and if it's not being filmed by the people behind you, it didn't happen. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do? Just be like, oh, I clipped that. Like, no one cares at that
Yeah.
point. And you're not. Are you gonna be that guy who saves the replay on
Yeah.
someone else's Switch, brings in Elgato you have, and then like plug it in? Like that's weird as hell. Like nobody does that, right? So
The
it's just
dude you
different.
just meet like, hey, this is my setup, bro. You're not clipping me on my setup.
No, imagine. You can get away with it. Just the kind of guy go in there, delete the replay real quick before anyone can get to it. Like grimy stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about. Never happened.
Yeah,
Never happened.
100%.
If no one was recording it, didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, I miss that component of the game for sure. Being able to kind of like joke around with it and not take it too seriously. And that's why, like, honestly, I respect you for not really even delving into it too much. Like, I compete in crew battles, and I think they're really fun because they're kind of like it's just a team thing, right? It's for fun. Like, no one cares.
Yeah.
No, that's
I'm like-
exactly why I'm
Yeah.
going into this one, just because like
Mm.
crew battle's like the best way you can approach something like this. Like,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
competitive, but for fun at the same time. So.
I'm definitely weaning myself off of the Wi-Fi tournament. So like I think I decided last week because I had a moment where I was like, I'm not playing them. And then a few months later I got back into them. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Like I can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing it, So it's brutal. But like at least we have other games to kind of balance it out. Like, and even for me, like I watch a ton of COD esports. And so that's kind of like taking over a lot of my video game enjoyment right now, just watching, not even playing. So thank God for that. Otherwise we'd be in a bad spot over here.
Yeah. But like you said, trying to wean yourself off of like that competitive drive that you had like so hard for Smash, like I can definitely relate to that because
Right.
like I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna focus my competitive spirit on? But
Mhm.
yeah, I had League for a little bit, and now I'm playing a shit ton of Street Fighter.
So who do you play in League?
My main role is jungle, and I
Okay.
play Lee Sin, Viego, and like Kane. Those are my
Okay.
three main champs.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I know limited about League. I know like enough characters and enough like terms and knowledge to carry myself because I went to Sweden on an exchange trip back in like 2014.
Okay.
And my roommate, like the guy who I was boarding with, he introduced me to Hearthstone, which thank God because I've been playing that game since and I love
Yeah.
Hearthstone. But so League isn't for me. I'm not good at the MOBAs. I don't like them. Like I just don't like that kind of play style, but I get why people like it. But I think for like 2 months I was there, I solo Malphite main. That's all I did. So I refused to play any other character and would just solo queue and just play Malphite. I was probably the most annoying person to play with ever, but like, that's my claim to fame for League. So.
Malphite's kind of the champ that you put someone if like, no offense, they like don't know how to play the role. So like someone gets like autofill top, they're like, hey bro, just pick Malphite.
Yeah, just
you lose lane and then you get tanky and then you press R and then like
I just picked him because I was like, bro, he looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four, and I liked Fantastic Four. So I was like, I'll pick him. He's a rock guy, like he looks cool. Yeah. Someone told me that I remind him of Dr. Mundo though, and I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or like which is funny. Like he was like, oh, you remind me of Dr. Mundo from League, and I was like, I don't. Like, first of all, I didn't even know who that was at the time. I had to Google it. And he's got nice muscles, so that's the only thing I can really be like, sure.
I'll take it.
But otherwise, I had no idea whether to be offended or like complimented by that comment. So
he's buff. He's a big guy. He's really, really buff, and he's scary.
He's scary.
I wouldn't want to fight. I wouldn't want to see Mundo in an alleyway. I'm gonna be real. If I catch Mundo in an event, I'm looking the other way.
You wouldn't want to see me in an alleyway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're redesigning Mundo and it's shit's so funny. So like his current design is like he looks all fucked up, he's supposed to be like a monster or whatever, but in his new design he's got like a clean fade and like an anime protagonist haircut. It's so funny, dude.
Bro, Riot was like, bro, I got you, let me hook you up with that fade. They gave him a fade? Like, I know what he looks like, so that's just weird to think about because he's like a big, gangly, like
the
purple guy
now and shit too. It's
okay,
maybe I'll get into League. Maybe that'll.
There's also Corporate Mundo. Corporate Mundo is the slyest man ever. He makes Mundo deals, Mundo sales, Mundo hedge funds. Like he's got the business. He throws the briefcase at you. He's got the phone on. He never puts his phone down ever. He holds it at all times, dude.
Wait, is that a skin?
Yeah,
is that a skin?
It's really good.
Give him a suit. That's actually great.
He's a business.
Wait, oh my god! Speaking of skins, bro, did y'all see that Fortnite like Chun-Li Ryu? Sheesh, bro, Chun-Li like.
They can't.
I'm not gonna lie. Someone tweeted out just photos from that, and I was like, "Am I really looking at this for too long?"
Yeah, I'm just like, "Hey, I haven't played Fortnite in a minute, but hey."
I was debating going back, but I won't even lie, bro.
Yeah, you go in there, you type in code King, you get your Chun-Li skin, and you're a happy man. Like it's just that simple.
Oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Like she looks weird, but also I was like, she a baddie. I won't even lie. Like for Fortnite, as far as Fortnite girls go, like Chun-Li takes the cake, literally and metaphorically, for the baddie in Fortnite. Oh my god, I can't believe they did that. But there's a photo too of like Ryu holding that minigun in the game, and that's just so funny to look at. Like Ryu just holding a turret is just hilarious to think about.
They have so many things now, though. They got the Flash in there too. They got Marvel. They like. I just wish I could see their. Oh, like, dude, you didn't know. At this point, I've been out of the Fortnite scene as well. But they had an entire Marvel Universe battle. They had all the Marvel characters, and you got to go in the game and fight against like the giant galactic guy in the game. And then there was skins.
The purple guy. With
It wasn't Thanos. It was like the giant, like
no. It's I know who you're talking about. Colossus.
The
Let's
big
go.
dude.
I got it. Okay.
You can play as Thanos. They had Thanos in the game for like 2 years.
That was okay. Well, I won't even lie.
That was fun.
That was hype.
That was fun as hell. That was fun. Except, bro, it was so hard being Thanos. It actually was because you had a ton of health and the ability was hella fun, but like. Everyone was gunning for you. Literally everyone. There was no moment of like free time when you were Thanos. You know, brutal. Absolutely brutal to play.
Can I just go loot for a little bit, man? It's like, nah.
No, too bad. Trying to nap, bro. Trying to think of the world and stuff. Like
the last time I played Fortnite though was Travis Scott era Fortnite.
Oh my god.
So that one was, bro. I won't even lie. Like when I found out they put Travis Scott in Fortnite, that was hilarious. But also if they put Jonesy in Smash, that's gonna be my Fortnite skin. I'm gonna rock the Travis Scott in Smash Bros, bro.
That would be an insane collab.
That would be crazy. Yeah.
With Travis Scott was already insane, but just put him in Smash Bros. Fuck it.
I would come back. Exactly. I would come back, even if he's the campiest me gunner looking ass. I will play.
No,
Jonesy.
I would play him. I don't care.
I will play Jonesy in Smash.
Well, that's what I was kind of hoping the new DLC would sort of like get me back into wanting to play Wi-Fi tournaments. Like part of me was like, I don't really want to fully remove myself from competing, just to like kind of stay with it. But like. I have nothing with Rex and Pyra. Like, I'm happy for Xenoblade fans. Like, do you know, it's your character, but also, like, I could not give two shits about either of them.
I feel you. Yeah. They're just, they're too basic, like, their character design. I don't know. I'm sure, like, they're cool. I actually played the game for a little bit, but I couldn't get too far into it. And I don't know. They look pretty dope in game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they got some dope, or really quick looking tilts, and, like, the swap mechanic seems really cool. So I'm kind of excited to see how they turn out. But,
yeah, I haven't played any of them. Yeah, no, none whatsoever for me. I haven't played like any of the Xenoblade games. And honestly, I won't even lie. It's mostly because of people I know who are Xenoblade fans who have told me to play it. But like those kinds of people, like just that stereotype of the Xenoblade fan is who they are. And it makes me not want to play the game just because of the fan base. Like it kind of shallow, but like every time I think about Xenoblade fans, I'm like, oh my lord, I can't do it. Don't end up like that.
Oh, yeah, they just, I mean, we can go off about that, but I just think that in general, liking characters like that, and then when people are like, hey man, it's a fighting game, I'm not that popular, they're like, what? You hate everything? And you're like, no, I wanted something I could relate to. Like, I understand what's going on.
At the end of the day, they put K. Rool in, and he's like one of my favorite video game characters ever. So when they put him in, I was like, I have no right to complain anymore about anyone they put in, even if I hate them. Like I hated Byleth. I thought that was the dumbest pick ever, and I still do. But also, like again, I'm not gonna be mad about it because they put in my character.
K. Rool's such a goated addition.
He's so cool, bro. Like he's so goofy, and I like at first actually I hated him. When the game came out, I started playing him, and I was like, I don't like him at all. And then the more I played him, I was like, wait, you can do some like cool stuff, and he just feels fun and feels wacky, and I love him. Yeah, it was a good pick for sure. But I'm not even gonna lie, he's better in Mario Strikers, or not Strikers, baseball. Super Sluggers. Did you guys play that game?
No.
I never played that. Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, they put K. Rool in Super Sluggers, and I bought the game when I was like 11 or something. I don't remember when it came out, but I'm playing the game, and you're playing the story mode, and then you unlock the characters, right? And in the game before, the only characters that they had from the Donkey Kong kind of like section of it were DK, Diddy, and Dixie. That was it. And then in Sluggers, like the new game for the Wii, they added in Kremlings, and they added in K. Rool as well as Funky Kong. And so I didn't know that. I'm playing the story mode, and I'm kind of blitzing through the DK section, and I was like, oh, there's DK, there's Dixie, and then K. Rool's just vibing in the corner of the map, and I was like, they put K. Rool in Sluggers, and he like bats with like a scepter. It's so cool. It's actually such a cool addition to that game. Like it's insane. Like that's why a lot of people I think like him. like they played Strikers. Like a lot of people didn't even play the original DKC. They just played Sluggers rather.
Yeah.
You know. went with that.
Yeah, that was kind of like my experience with Super Mario Strikers Charged. Like I fucking loved that game when I was a kid, and
That game's fantastic.
yeah, and like unlocking all the characters was so sick. I think like I was a big fan of Diddy Kong just from Donkey Kong 64. I fucking love that game.
Right.
So I just like randomly unlocked him while I was playing with my friend, and that was the sickest thing for me. Like Diddy Kong looks so funny in that game. Like he has a yoga vibe to him. I don't know if you guys seen like
his super move is strange. He does
really
some
weird,
Dawson type shit.
Yeah,
like it's so weird. It's so weird. Like that game though is a masterpiece as far as like sports party games go.
Please,
like my favorite thing about that game is not even the gameplay, it's just the artwork for the gameplay. Like the all the cover art and the character art is like flawless. Like that style with like the choppy lines and the paint stroke. Like, oh my god! Every time I get something commissioned, if I ever do, I'm like, can you make it look like Mario Strikers? Like kind of like that. Like that's just what I go as like the basis because it just looks so cool.
Yeah,
you know.
And like the way they made each character feel really unique was actually really cool because like you know obviously all the characters have unique designs and shit, but they took like a unique theme with all of them as well.
Yeah.
Even just like. Waluigi with like the vine shit.
Oh my god, it was so tilting, dude.
Is wild in there. I'm not even lying.
So
that pissed me off so much.
Dude.
Yeah, you would play against Waluigi and you would just box the whole thing and then do a super move. And
like,
you could do
dude. PD the
shake my hand, bro. Shake my hand. Shake my hand.
Bro, you cannot cap. PD was so hard to unlock though. He was so broken.
Yes. Although the computers in that game were
crazy.
Yeah, they were actually nuts.
Yeah, they did not let up. And also, I don't know if you guys had this problem. Like a lot of people have it with like Joy-Cons, like with the drift or whatever. But when I had my Wii motes and nunchucks, the nunchucks would never. Like they would still plug in, but they would start like drifting really hard or just not responding. So like every time that would happen, it would always be at the worst moment. I'd have to stop the game, do the pull out, blow in it, pull it back in, and then keep going, and it would be fine. But like, you know, just kill it. So and not only was it like the computers, but like that was hard as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, I don't think I ever had that issue. I was pretty lucky.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah.
It was so brutal, especially oh my god with Wii Sports and the Motion Plus. Dude, I could never play that game. Every time I connected in a Motion Plus, it was just like, oh, you don't want to play the game, right? You bought it, but you don't want to play it. So it sucked. Absolutely sucked.
The AI in all the games are just actually. Do you ever play the Olympics one? I don't know which it was. It was like the one where the volleyball. What the fuck is that shit? You can't win. No, like actually, no matter where you hit the ball, they're gonna do the classic set. And they spike it. And no matter what you do, you cannot. I actually broke the disc when I was a kid. I've never raged that hard in my entire life, but that was the only property I've ever broken in. And I've never like, I pride myself never being like a rager, but I vividly remember actually breaking the disc, and I've never broken anything since then. I've never been that mad at a game, but the volleyball in that game, I genuinely was so upset. I tried for like an hour.
Wait, Mario Sports Mix or Mario?
I don't know what it was. It might have been the Olympics or the Sports Mix. I'm not sure.
Because I think the Sports Mix one was the one where they had volleyball, hockey, dodgeball.
It was that one. Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god,
dude, it's so
Sports
stupid.
Mix,
dude,
that game like it wore off of me pretty quick, but I enjoyed it. But it was hard. Like it was hard for me. Yeah.
So I hate games.
Well,
like
bro,
that.
I won't even lie. The one time like I had probably my most down bad rager moment as a gamer was like I've had like I do this all the time with my shit where I'll just like occasionally smack it against the table, like give it a little lump tap.
Make sure it's sturdy.
I'm like, come on. Like, so I gotta make sure it's good. But there was one time where I was playing FIFA and I was playing an Ultimate Team, and you can do single player game modes in Ultimate Team where essentially like the better prizes you want, the harder the computer you have to play. So I was pretty good at FIFA, but like it was really hard to beat like the really, really hard computer players. And so I did my first tournament and I was grinding the whole day because I kept getting knocked out early, and I finally made it to the finals and lost in like golden goal, like extra time to like this most scuffed goal I've ever seen in my life on FIFA. And I remember like my Xbox 360 was right in front of me and I like hit the top of it. And then I was like, that didn't sound good. It made a really bad noise, and then I took out the disc, so the game just stopped working when I did that, by the way. So that's how I knew too. I was like, that's bad. Yeah. Pull out the disc, and I remember being like, oh my god, my game's broken. And I was mad, but my brothers knew what happened. They were like, yeah, you're an idiot, but also they weren't going to tell my parents. And so my mom found out that my game was broken, and she was like, we're going right back to EB Games so they can refund us because it's not working. And I was like, Yeah, it's totally the game developer's fault, the guy who sold it to us. So we go back there, and thank God the guy working behind the desk was like oblivious to idiots smacking their Xbox, because he was like, "Oh yeah, sometimes like the disk drive will like scratch the game. Like the disk drive will do that on its own. So I'll refund it. I'll give you a new one." And I was like, "Oh my God, wait, I finessed EB games so hard, bro." Like, yeah.
Was that an
EB games
Xbox
got-
360?
Yeah, it was a 360.
Okay, yeah. My cousin's Xbox had that. Like any game you put in there, it just scratched up. It was fucked up. They have some wacky issues with them.
That was a great console though. Like,
True. Yeah, no,
some of the games on that golden, like Halo Reach. Oh my God.
Oh.
Like,
Go to generation.
Coded.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I won't even lie to you. I enjoyed Kinect games a lot.
I was gonna mention that when we were talking about like the motion sense earlier. Like
Yeah.
Kinect was hype. It was a little buggy at times.
Kinect was hype. Yo, Lemon, actually spitting facts right now, bro.
That shit was fun.
Spitting facts. Kinect was hella fun, dude. Like it didn't even matter if it was like Kinect Sports or like, you know, the dancing games. Those were fun.
I never got any, dude.
Bro, well, listen, because I had sisters, so they would only play the video games if it was the dancing ones. But let me tell you, if you ever like bring a girl over and you just like, I got Just Dance, they will light up. Like it's the best
That's
thing
the
ever.
one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's my advice for tonight. The knuckles of advice. If you bring a girl over, just show her Just Dance, and then you guys
You
will have a
freak
great
out.
time.
Love it.
Trust me. I almost said Goral, like Despicable Me. I don't know why. Like I meant to say girl, but it came out as like Goral. So,
Been watching too much Minions, bro.
too much
Oh
Goral.
God. I'm glad that like, dude, Minion memes died, but they got just replaced with Among Us memes. They literally
Okay,
just
but
got
no,
replaced with
Among Us
memes.
memes, I won't lie, I find so funny. Minion memes, I always found cringe, but the Among Us memes, like, I'll just be vibing, and then someone will just, like, write Among Us. That photo with the guy, like, with the smile, kills me. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. Like, it doesn't even need to be a joke. Someone could just post it on something, and it gives me a chuckle.
Yeah.
I like
And honestly, like I can't hear the disrespect. Minion memes aren't dead, bro. Go on any mom's Facebook thing, they're alive
Oh,
as
yeah.
ever.
They're alive and well.
No.
They haven't gone anywhere, King, bro.
I was
Like,
hoping.
well, I
man.
think the thing is that none of us use Facebook anymore, so we haven't
Yeah.
really been.
Yeah.
Like, Facebook's I think about that today. Like, I had 30 notifications on my Facebook and just
Sheesh.
didn't check them because I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, it's Facebook. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's probably just someone like, oh, we wanted you to join this club at your university who I don't even know. So, like, I just don't use Facebook anymore, right? So that's probably why we haven't seen any of the minions.
It's great for birthdays, though. It's great for birthdays.
Oh, thank God for
Yeah.
Facebook birthdays.
Bless them.
Otherwise, I would have
Hey,
forgotten so many.
Actually, yeah,
You know?
that's come clutch more than I care to admit. So.
That's like the worst thing ever. Like friends that you have, I feel like birthdays and favorite colors slowly become things you forget about, and you're like, if they just chin check you real quick, like, hey, what's my birthday? You're like,
Oh, it's
it's
true.
crazy, dude.
Surprise! Like, totally
Actually,
new.
You right, bro. I'm gonna go weed out the fakes right now. Hey, yo, bro, what's my favorite color? He's like, oh fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Green, like blocked on every social media. You're fake.
All right, well, let's do the test right here. Let's run the gauntlet on the favorite color because, like, I actually okay. All right, let me.
Okay,
We'll do a little guessing game.
Guessing
Okay, do you know mine actually before we start? Because I feel like I
Not
talk
at all.
about it every single day. No,
No.
okay, all right. We'll start with Lemon because he's the guest. I'm gonna guess. You look like I'm hypothesizing.
All right, go for it.
Maybe like an orange. King, go for your guess.
That's pretty.
I'm thinking a bit of a. Ooh, I'm thinking a red.
It's basic. It's basic.
Okay.
Lemon's not basic like that,
I
but
don't know.
Actually, it gets more basic like that. More basic than that. It's blue.
God,
I was
damn it!
like, everyone's is blue. It's not going to be
Everyone
blue. Like, come on.
But recently, it's been trending towards yellow. I've really started.
I was
to think
gonna.
about, like it honestly, like it started because of the meme. Like, so I used to play Blue Joker, and
Oh.
some guys like, yo, why don't you play Yellow Joker? I'm like, that's true. I gotta associate with the.
Oh, because you're Lemon, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
exactly.
God, that joke.
I played myself.
Why did
I
that
was like,
just-
that's too on the nose. There's no way his favorite
Yeah.
color's yellow. His name's Lemon. That's
That's what I said. Yeah, there's no way it could have been like. Okay, King.
It started as a meme, but I've really started like yeah.
Well, actually, okay. I'm not even gonna lie. Yellow skins have been ruined for me because, like, even if they're good, everyone just calls them Piss, and then the name. So, like, I could like the skin, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's Piss Ridley," and I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
man,
and
like-
half of the
Yeah.
yellow skins have like a fucking barf under.
yeah, like gross tint. Like most of them are bad, and like yellow's solid, but like most of those colors for the yellow skins are trash. You know, so I agree with that. It's unfortunate.
No,
All right, King.
Oh man. Okay.
Hmm.
Am I guessing? Are you guessing mine? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna-
guess yours.
Yeah.
Lemon, you go for it.
All right,
King's an
hold on.
enigma. He's a riddle. He's a tricky guy. So I
See if
gotta
I
really
can-
stare into his psyche.
Stare back.
I want to say, you like purple? Do you like purple, King?
Purple's cool.
Here's the thing. I was gonna say purple, but I'm also leaning towards green, but not like a bright green or a dark green. Sort of like a, like, how do I say this? Kind of like leaning with a bit of blue, like almost like a
Not
green
quite
with
turquoise, but
not quite turquoise, but like green, like more
Yeah,
green than turquoise.
I get you.
That's my guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say it's like actually
it's blue. It's probably
it's, okay.
blue.
It's okay. I will say blue is like the main thing, but purple actually is like my girlfriend introduced me to like purple shit, and I was like, yo, this shit slap. Because when you see purple, you're like,
Wait, so
eh,
is
whatever.
it purple? Because I was gonna say purple, but I didn't want to be a copycat.
I'd say it's moved from blue to purplish. Yeah,
Son of a
it's
bitch.
like
All
blue
right.
purple-ish.
Yeah.
Not
Bro,
gonna
I'm
cap.
upset.
it's because I tied it together like the lemon with yellow. King
It's
royalty is
true.
purple.
Spit-
Yeah, people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that like purple's like a royal color.
Yeah.
That's like crazy because it was like mad expensive back in like medieval times.
Exactly,
How
yeah,
cool
like,
is that?
you legit only had purple if you were fucking like rich.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were wealthy. Oh, you know,
got that
no,
purple-
No
that
simple
purple.
kids with the purple, you know. Yeah, can you like that perp?
the perp, my guy. Okay, so Knuckles up. Okay. She. Okay.
I'm gonna-
Sheesh. All right,
Sheesh. Oh man.
go for it.
Make the read. Is he gonna spot dodge or? Blue? Can I get a blue?
Okay.
Light blue. Light blue though. Baby blue though.
The baby blue.
Baby
Though.
blue. Yeah. Okay. That's my pick. That's my pick.
Okay, so I think when you were getting your GX racer there, or I think you probably
It's a
had an
GT
option.
racer. It's the
GT
low brand GX.
Okay. Respect. You probably had an option between black or red, but you went for the red. You like the little bit of a brighter tint to it. That makes me want to go with red, and I think I will. I think I'll just go with red.
I actually see. Here's the thing. I like that logic, and also I think King guessed light blue because I think everything I own is a shade of blue of some way or another. Like literally everything I own is blue. Like I don't know why, and I don't need like. There's a shirt on my wall right now that's blue too. Like I don't get why. I just look good with the blue. Okay. It's the other primary. It's yellow. Yellow's my favorite.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So like, here's the thing. So King valid, and also red is like red's been growing on me late, but like. I think my second favorite is probably this blue. I feel like it would be like disingenuous for me to own only this color of stuff and not make it like at least my second. But yellow's just like so good.
It's hard to pull up in like a red or a yellow fit. You got to be making a statement when you're wearing something like that.
That's the problem. I don't own anything yellow because everything yellow looks like shit on me.
It looks like shit.
Like 90% of people like don't look good with yellow on, and I'm one of those people. So you know.
What would you wear for yellow? Like I'm trying to think right now in my head. Like what?
Bro, I had a t-shirt when I was in grade 7, and it was Jake the dog from Adventure Time. But the whole shirt was yellow. It was just his face, and I wish someone told me that I looked like the sun. Because, bro, I was like, it looks so bad. If you go back and check out old Mike, bro. Actually, you know what? You could probably find it. You go on my Facebook, there's definitely stuff I have not deleted from my Facebook. That, like, will actually, brutal.
I missed the diss track. I missed the diss track of the Knuckles Up YouTube channel.
I had to unlist it for my job interview just because it like curses, and I just didn't want people on the job interview to be like, "And what is this?" And they just pull it up in the middle of the interview, and I have to explain them about that diss track, bro. That diss track, first of all, pure fire. For those that don't know, I will re-upload it like in a month or something. Pure fire, pure spitting, and I'm wearing this like roadman coat, so it's even better. Like it got the fur and everything. Like that's, but like everything I own is like black or blue. Like, I just own darks. Like I don't know.
Easiest color to wear for sure.
That's true. Yeah. It's like basic, but it definitely works with everything. Like black and anything goes together.
Yeah, literally. No one's
Yeah.
black.
So like I try to challenge myself and wear some crazy shit whenever I go to tournaments.
I respect that. I just wear, dude. I wear literally a wife beater and a pair of sweatpants. Like this is what I wear to every tournament. This is it. Like I'm so basic.
Like, you know, whenever I go to tournaments, sometimes I'll wear some crazy shit like this.
Oh
shit!
That's the drip check. Yo, drip check.
Drip check.
sheesh.
That's actually what you get dressed up, bro. I literally show up and I look like I okay, no, I'm not gonna say it. That would get me canceled. Never mind. We're gonna go a different route. But like I come up with like the mustard stains and like I got like I don't even like mustard, but it gets on there somehow because I'm wearing a wife beater, you know.
It's
But
just natural laws of
no,
attraction.
it goes with it. If you're gonna wear a wife beater, you have to have the mustard stain with it, even if you don't consume mustard.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's just like it's a hand in hand thing.
You know, kind of like ripped jeans. You buy them pre-ripped. Like you buy them with mustard stains already on them. It's part
Exactly,
of
exactly. Actually, on Amazon, they brand it when you go to buy the wife beaters. It says with mustard stains. So I'm like, oh yeah, sign that one up right away. You know, I get that. Bro.
And they're like, and this ain't no Heinz mustard, bro. Like this shit.
Oh no. Yeah.
Quality shit.
Quality check, bro. Let me tell you, I feel like a dad every time I see someone wear ripped jeans because I do make that joke where I'm like, I don't mean to embarrass you, but your pants have holes in them. And every time people are like, ha, but like, I love it. I get such a crack out of it. I don't know why. It's like the whitest thing about me, but like, it's just that joke never fails. Never fails.
That's pretty.
That was probably my favorite dad joke. I won't even lie. I think when I have kids, I'm going to be the best with those. Like, I'm just I'm firing on.
Be sharp with them. That's
Exactly.
important. That's important.
Yeah, I'm prepping the dad jokes for a hot minute. I got them ready. 5 kids. I'm hitting them with
Father
everything they
King?
say. Hey, X, I'm dad. Like, just I'm ready. I'm so ready for it, dude. Kids are gonna hate me.
Bro, I literally said though, I want to go out like this is with the family. I want to go out like die like the most like European way possible. Like I want to have my wife beater on and like at age 65 have like my 4th heart attack because I'm yelling at my kids to like do the dishes. But like in a really thick, I actually plan like once I have kids, I'm just gonna start talking like an old Polish man, and I can't wait for that to happen, you know. But like I plan to go out like an old European man. I've already planned it. Like I'm gonna have the kids and be like, Adonis, do the dishes, shit, and then just die. Like that's the way I want to go out, like a champ, like an absolute beast, you know.
Yeah.
Old dad, he was always yelling at us. Then he had a heart attack.
Classic dad, number 4. You know.
Hey, Dad, didn't you grow up in Ontario, bro? It's like no, I lived in Poland.
No, I lived in Poland my whole life. So
Why you questioned me?
No, the funny thing, because like I grew up in Ontario, the Toronto. I have the Toronto. Like I don't speak like a Toronto man. I just talk like a normal Canadian guy, right? Yeah. But my extended family, it's great because every time they come over, I get to like talk like they do, and it's hilarious because they all have thick accents, and it's just a good time. Yeah, it's so good.
Like I got family up in Prince George in northern British Columbia, and they got thick Canadian accents. And like whenever we pull up there, it just like finds our way into our inclination.
Wait, so what's like a North BC accent sound like? You're both BC native, so feel free to.
I mean, it's just like you go heavy on like the Canadian stereotypes. I don't know how else to put it.
Really?
Like, yeah, they be throwing in the A's. Like my cousin literally says "fuck bud" like every other sentence.
Oh my, that is beautiful. I love that.
There's so many ways to weave in like a "oh fuck eh." Like you can find a way to do it at any point. Like I think I get more Canadian the more intoxicated I get, which is kind of funny. Like I say a decent amount actually, like even over text. But like when I have like more than 5, for some reason I like country music. I don't even listen to country music, but I just know country music when I get drunk. And then I also start talking like, oh, get it fucking right. Like I'll just start saying things that kind of sound remotely Canadian, you know?
That is amazing. Does your dad have a thick Polish accent?
No. So my dad's Macedonian and he talks like a Canadian. My mom's Polish. She talks like a Canadian. They both immigrated when they were like 10, so like pretty young, so they're both bilingual. But my grandparents, aunts, uncles, extended family, like especially the older relatives, like oh my gosh, they're so good. It's like Michael commute, like they all talk like the Godfather for some reason, but it's hilarious. It's actually great. So yeah, that's one day we're gonna have that. I don't know how I'll like learn to talk like that my whole life, but I'll make it work somehow. So
out of respect for my relatives, I gotta do this. Gotta learn how to.
Go for it. Exactly. Like, what's the point of like having European relatives if you're not gonna at least like go for it, right? So yeah. It's the best part about having a family, just being able to talk like that. That's why I want to learn like Polish so badly, just because that language is so viscerally aggressive. Like it could be like the nicest thing in the world and my mom will just be screaming at someone else. Like it's like, I hope you have a good day, but she's just like, it's so many like cuz and shs and like it's so gross. It's a gross, dirty language and I love it. And I gotta learn how to like speak like it. It's
like
amazing.
German's like a scary language.
German, Russian.
Yeah. Like kind of all those like East Europe, it's just like not pleasant to listen to, you know.
Yeah,
So-
like you said, they could be saying the nicest shit, but you wouldn't know.
No, it's beautiful, but like my mom will be on the phone talking Polish, and I'm like, oh, she's probably pissed. And then I'm like, who was that? And she's like, oh, it's just one of the neighbors back home. She's doing great. And I'm like, then why didn't it sound like she was doing great? Like, you guys hate each other clearly. So
That's just so funny. One day we got to get like a Mother's Father's Day and get both the parents in for like a podcast.
that would actually be fantastic.
We'd have to record it though, because my dad, admittedly, is very problematic. Like, I love my dad so much, but he's saying things I can't say right now on the podcast. Like, he's just from East Van. He grew up with all these, these thugs and shit. So he just says shit like, Dad, can't say that anymore. Like, you can't be dropping that at a family dinner. You know what I mean? You can't.
Bro, I feel like once you pass a certain age, though, you can say whatever you want.
You don't care. You don't, and they're not going to be a streamer, YouTube. They don't care. What are they going to get fired? They're off hours.
They're not going to get canceled.
Yeah.
They don't have social media. Like, what are you going to do? Like, I feel like once you're past 70, you can say whatever you want to get away with it. Honestly.
Yeah, 70 is a good age for it.
70 is a good threshold. Like, my grandma, like, before she passed, would just say whatever. And I'd be like, you know what? Like, it's not questionable, but also, like, you're 98. Like, it's okay. Like, you grew up in both the wars. Like, it's fine. Like, like, you're good. You're good. So that's definitely, you've earned the right to say whatever at that point once you make it that far.
Like, that old person was like 104 or something. I swear, if she drops some stuff, like some bad shit right now, no one even
let it pass.
Yeah, she's far gone senile. Like, she can just look away.
Oh, she's gone so far, sounds so bad. Oh my gosh.
God. And when you're old too, I feel like at that point you can just be like, oh, I didn't mean it. Like, you can just blame things. I feel like people start to care less what you do because you're just like, I'm old. Like, I swear they probably throw milk on the ground and they're like, that's crazy. I'm not picking that on my back. Like, my bad. Like, you just do whatever you want at that point. Like,
you just got excuses to start shit. You at a grocery store, like, just throw the milk on the ground. Like,
you could just like blame, literally do anything, and then just blame it on like the taxes. Or like,
that's
like
true.
Government,
It's younger.
The taxes and it's 5 cents for plastic bags at the grocery store. Son of a bitch. Like,
back in my day,
and everything. Like, when my parents do that back in my day stuff, I'm actually like, oh my lord. Like, it's kind of funny though. I won't even lie. Like, my parents sometimes will be like, I could buy a bag of chips for 5 cents. I'm like, how old are you? Like,
wait, what?
I'm like, wow, wait, chips are like hella expensive now. That's crazy. You can blame anything on anything though.
That's how you cope.
Exactly. You don't make it to age 90 without blaming all the problems in the world on something.
Yeah, it's an experience at that point. You're
exactly. Like, you've been through the ringer enough times.
Yeah.
It's just like, go with it, So Lemon, we got a question for every single person that comes on the podcast. So we've been asking this to everyone, regardless of esport. Okay. So you've been around the LAN scene for how long, by the way?
Almost, or like 4.5 years. Yeah.
4.5 years. Okay. So in your 4.5 years of competing at Smash Bros tournaments, what is the weirdest, strangest social interaction that you've had with another Smasher in your 4.5? Like, is there one interaction that comes to mind where you were like, oh my lord, like, get me the hell out of here, something like that? Like, what's your weirdest moment at a Smash tournament?
Right.
Everyone's got one.
Yeah, I think the first one that comes to my mind. So like the tightest part of the community for me was like the PNW, because there's BC, there's Seattle, there's like Oregon, and then we all come together for like Seattle events or BC events, what have you. And usually like we're all pretty friendly. Obviously, like, we're rivaling regions. We got some minor beef, but I just remember one time I went to a Seattle tournament, and I guess this guy felt like starting shit. So he's like, hey bro, what you got against Oregon? I'm like, what's up? He's like, why do you hate Oregon? I'm like, I have never commented on Oregon before, bro. He's like, nah, bro, like, I hear you've been disrespecting Oregon, saying our players are shit. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't think about Oregon like that. I'm gonna be honest. And he just like kept on it, like, wanted to start the beef. Like, we were both out of bracket, top 8 was happening, and you
that's just like so unprovoked.
Yeah.
Like,
I was.
What
like,
did you say about Oregon? I mean, what did you do to Oregon?
Yeah,
bro? He was not mad. Wait. I thought. Wait. Is Seattle and was he from Seattle or was he from?
He was from Oregon.
He was from Oregon. Okay. For a second, I thought you said he was from Seattle, and I was like, wait, am I just bad with American?
Oh no, my bad. We were at a Seattle tournament.
Oh, okay, got you. And he was from Oregon, and he was just like,
He and
just
the dude going
assume.
together.
Yeah, you look like the kind of guy who would shake talk Oregon on the low.
Just like in
you're
a
at your
DM,
PC
yeah.
And you're like, bro, get a load of fucking Oregon over there. You know what I
But
mean?
not like that bad. He's like, oh, yo, they're like not that fucking good. Like, why you like they're kind of shit. Like,
I was about to say like, yeah, I kind of feel like Stars. I wanted to say like to be honest, bro, I've only heard of like 3 Oregon players. Like y'all are not notable.
Bro, I don't know a single player from Oregon.
Revive the beef right now.
Yeah, just start some stuff at the venue.
Hey,
Bro, I've never seen like a real heated exchange ever. People like sometimes jokingly shit talk each other, but in Smash, I've literally never seen like the whole like, oh what like a region. Like I've never. So it's just kind of weird. Like out of the blue, like what are you saying about Oregon, bro? Like, come on.
Dude, like that shit is it's just too funny when it happens at tournaments because like. Actually, at this one tournament series called Toxicity, my friend Bailey actually.
By the way, that's just a great name. That's a great name, by the way. Sorry to interrupt.
I know what you're talking about. You tell it. This is a good story.
I don't know if I'm gonna say the name, but my friend Bailey got fucking tackled. So this guy.
What? Wait.
He's on the other side of the venue. These like Bailey, he trolls the fuck out of people on Twitter.
Yeah,
and like that's what he does. And like this guy from across the venue says, "Why the fuck did you say that on Twitter?" or some shit like that, and then he just starts sprinting, and like Bailey's like in the process of looking around, and he just gets fucking tackled from behind onto the ground, and then like everyone gets up, there's like silence, and then they just start fucking laughing. Like I cannot believe this just fucking happened at a tournament.
What?
Like,
wait, the 2 guys who got like the 2 guys who were tackling each other, they were laughing, or was it other people?
Basically Bailey and like a bunch of people around him. Like the other guy was like so serious, like, oh, like why you? I don't know. You said I'm a dumbass on Twitter. Or something like that.
So.
He's like, dude, I can't believe you actually just fucking tackled me. What the hell just happened? It was like a shock thing, I guess.
Yeah. It was like
that's so weird.
It was so weird. Like, how do you even react to something like that?
I was in the venue. I got hit. I got bumped by Bailey's body because I was playing with like Joel Avery at the time. I was sitting beside this. I was right next to the set, and my chair got bumped, and we paused the game because obviously we're like focused in like playing. It was a tournament, I'm pretty sure. Still won though. But like we're playing the tournament. I got bumped mid set. I'm like, yo, what? And there's just 2 dudes like just like you see because like Bailey's laughing and the guy's like kill him. I'm like, yo, like it's like when some person takes something too seriously and then the guy's like doesn't realize that it was not a joke. Because Bailey's just laughing. Because the context had been like some drama in a group chat. The guy was being kind of edgy, and Bailey jokingly said he was being dumb or something in a I saw the it like if I saw that, I saw it and thought to myself, it's just funny. Like it just, like I didn't even like put 2 and 2 together that like that event was what caused him to run him down at a public event in front of everyone. He got taken by security came and took him out. It was like the weirdest thing ever.
Should I be scared now going back to lands that I'm gonna get tackled knowing how much I've said on Twitter? Because bro, for real, like before quarantine, I had Twitter. I had like 300 followers. Didn't really use Twitter. Like I would tweet something like about my results at tournaments, and then occasionally retweet like Call of Duty stuff. Like I didn't use it that much. But like when quarantine started, like a lot of numbers picked up, and then also like I shit talk people at lands, but because I've been using Twitter more, I will shit talk people more on Twitter. So I'm just curious if I should expect to be tackled if I ever head over on out to BC. I don't know. Maybe I should just start some BC beef so I get rushed down at the venue. You know what I mean?
Like, hey man, I'm always down for some healthy beef.
Yeah, healthy beef.
The healthy beef is fun. I feel like I'll be itching for a fight at a venue. We always talk about joking side brackets in our region. Like I always joke like there was one time I was like, bro, we should just have like an orgy side bracket. Like last person to tap out wins. You know what I mean? Like something like that, or like we always have these joke like eggnog chugging side bracket, like for Christmas. You know, like I'll always say stupid shit for the side bracket. And one time I was like, what if we just box? Let's just do a boxing side bracket. Like I'll bring stuff. We'll set up a ring. Like we'll do it because we do our shit in our weeklies at London or in a classroom. They're at the biggest university because that's like the central hub of the city, right?
Yeah.
So we do them in a classroom at the university. So we basically, I was thinking like, let's just take the desks, put them in a cube, like a square shaped, and then they'll just beat the shit out of each other for the side bracket.
Go crazy.
Yeah, and I know I'd win that side bracket. Like I'm hella cocky in that regard. So like when I beat the shit out of the players who are better than me, I'm sure they're going to be doozy from the events that just happened, and then I'll actually beat them in the real bracket. So I'm thinking ahead on that one, but it'll be a fun one. Exactly. But no, the side brackets would be way more fun if we just beat the shit out of each other for like 40 minutes instead of like doing randoms. Like why not kick each other's asses?
Yeah, why not go?
Exactly.
Different.
Like, I
That's
don't see
smart,
what the
yeah.
big issue is with the orgy side bracket. Like, I've proposed it multiple times, and people just aren't really like catching on.
I just
you know?
can't see any fault to it, honestly.
Neither can I. I thought about a lot of like variables, and I was like, I really can't see an issue. Like, I really can't think of why this would be problematic for anyone. So,
Yeah, there you go.
just do it one day.
If you invite me out, I do have like a giant megaphone. I could scream the results as they're
Orgy
happening. I
bracket
promise
starting
you.
at
Yeah, we're taking signups for the orgy bracket.
I mean, like,
You have a megaphone? That's so random.
I do.
You
Here,
own a
I'll-
megaphone.
I'll show it. I'm not gonna talk into
Oh,
it.
go
I'll-
get
I
it.
have it
You
like
have to
ready
go
to go
get
at
it.
all times.
Well, now you brought it up, so I feel like you have to talk into it.
Let's
You know what I
have
mean?
it like.
Like,
I have it at all times. The reason I did this is because I started getting.
wait, stop.
Yeah.
Did you just say you have it at all times? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
like,
no.
like you'll just be in class and it's
in the
like,
back of his pants.
like someone's
Yeah,
like,
just
oh
like
no,
all-
like the professor lost her voice and there's no microphone. No
Yeah.
one can hear her, and you're like, lucky for me, I
Ladies?
brought my trusty megaphone. Like, I
Yeah.
always carry it with me. You know?
It's like it's ready. I think it's because as a joke, I started getting annoyed that I kept losing Among Us lobbies, and I was like, well, technically, if no one can hear anything but me, I can never be sus. Because you just won't hear anything but my voice of reason. How would I ever lose
Wait,
if
that's
no one
like
can talk?
Crazy.
Dude, you've reinvented the metagame.
Yeah, it's
That's
hey,
actually wild.
sadly
How
the
can I
game
be
died,
sus
like-
if nobody can talk?
Yeah.
Wow,
It's
you're
big
thinking
brain.
ahead here.
I'm
That's
thinking
crazy.
ahead.
Look
Oh
what
my
Joven
God.
just redeemed, bro. You gotta.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna do it quietly because okay.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay, here. It's pretty loud here. I'll just kind of casually whip it out.
Hello? Can I get your...
That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my god. You can keep going if you want, but that was
You,
pretty
you
brutal.
woke- you woke my cat up, bro.
Oh my god. You woke his cat up. What
My
the hell,
my
kid?
bad, my bad.
Oh my goodness.
I think. Can I just say, loud definitely equals funny, and desk slamming
so
is
true.
the funniest shit.
King,
I don't care
King
how
told
old
me
I
I
am.
have the best desk sound
Oh,
in
it's
the
so
game.
good.
Like,
If-
mine is apparently the
If
best.
you were to lose a Smash tournament and instead of going for the win, just start breaking your desk and just smashing everything,
would
you
make
would
good content,
you would
just-
be viral in seconds, bro. It would be so funny.
Bro, I'll have to do it left-handed though, because I got a broken bone here from a while back, so I wouldn't want to re-break it. So I'll do the one-handed like slam. I think it does make a satisfying noise though. I
Yeah,
won't
no,
even cat.
No,
It's a good death slam.
the perfect death slam.
Like I think my favorite meme of death slams is my friend. I wish this got recorded because I think he hit his desk so hard he actually messed up his computer for a sec and he didn't record it.
Right.
But he was gambling CS:GO skins, and every time he
That
lost, he
waits
just
time. That's a great way to start death slam.
Yeah.
By the way, for anyone who wants to get into raging professionally, go gamble CS:GO stuff.
he just
Continue.
every loss slams his desk. And let me just say, like every single loss, just like because you'd hear it and then there'd be a delay, so like it'd be like, did I win? And then you just hear the slam of the desk, and you're like, and he'd be like, we go again. And it went for like an hour, and like it just was so good. Like at the end, he's like sweating, and he's like he's getting more and more upset.
Why was he sweating?
Just because like he
How
lost.
hardcore was this gambling?
He lost like $300, I think. It was shuffle. He lost 300 USD.
Bro, at what point do you realize that this is not for you and you just gotta tap out? You know
He
what I
did
mean?
not
Like,
stop. He kept going. It was the same skin somehow.
Wait, no, bro. There's this kid. I always, every time I think about CS:GO, I think about this, especially skins, because I know
Yeah.
how like I don't really get why they're that lucrative. I understand that there's like a market and some of them are like extremely expensive. There's a kid who had his bar mitzvah. Okay, he was in like 3 grades below me. So when I was in high school, he was in like grade 8 or 9 or whatever. He had his bar mitzvah, and you get a lot of money when you have a bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
You get a lot of money.
Cash
People
up.
like everywhere are just dropping Benjamins
Yeah.
on you, showering you with fucking money. Okay.
Yeah.
He took all the money he got from his bar mitzvah. His parents put it in his bank account.
Oh no.
He bought a like crimson Krambit marble fade, which was like $8,000. And they were like, why the fuck would you spend $8,000 on a CS:GO skin? Like, I can't imagine having $8,000 and being like, I want to buy that virtual knife, bro. That's what I need in my life. That's what I need. Like, I can't fathom it. I can't. That's so much.
It's like, Mom, listen, this thing's going to the fucking moon.
Yeah, we're
Like,
going to the
Like,
moon.
in
this
2
shit.
years, it'll be 10K. Like, insane.
Did he make more money though? Is he like where'd the money go?
Oh, the plot. I wish it thickened, but I have not talked to this kid since I was like in grade 12, and he spent $8,000 on a CS:GO.
What if he's like balling now? What if he's like the guy who runs Wall Street Bets now?
Yeah,
And
maybe
he's
he
just
like got an extra like 4K out of it, put all of it in Bitcoin, and then there's now he's huge or whatever. Like no clue.
He had some insider info on the fucking Crimson Fade.
Yeah, they knew that actually. Yeah, on Reddit before they did EB games, they're actually like, guys, I got something for you. It's not on the market. It's the Crimson Marble Fade, bro. That's it. It'll get you rich real quick.
Crimson hands.
Gambling's too funny. Like I know actually at a decent amount of events in BC, they would be at casinos.
Oh shit! Wait, that's a dangerous game, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, my gosh.
like some of the most awkward walks of your life. You're like, hey guys, want to get some food? Like, yeah, I think there's this one food spot in like the fucking back of the casino. So you can
you
just
gotta walk all the way
awkward
over.
walk. All these like molding ass drones on their on their gambling machines, just trying to get. You're like, bro, I'm just trying to get some pizza. You get lost 4 different times.
Bro, so trying to get you to spend some money on your way over to the pizza for sure.
So
That's it. But I guarantee, like, I would like have a shitty bracket. Every time I have a shitty bracket, I like a monthly or a major, I'll have like a beer or like something just to like, I need a beer, like that kind of moment. And I'll have a beer. And if I have like too much in a casino, bro, you damn well know I'm gambling way too much money there. Like that's a dangerous game. Bad bracket into losing more money afterwards. Yeah, that's actually a true combo. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah,
Bad bracket
no.
into getting drunk into losing hundreds at the casino. It's true.
$5 buy-in, lose 150 at the casino.
The frames are forgiving as well, so I don't think it's frame perfect. So it's actually like it's pretty lenient
Yeah, it's
combo.
pretty lenient. Yeah,
Definitely
like
true. Yeah.
there's just like you have to be like what 19 or older or something. I think that's something.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's the only requirement. But once you hit that threshold, absolutely true.
You're-
Like you should be able to
you
hit it
make
every single time. Exactly. You know. Guaranteed one. We have like the Toronto venues, thank God, are so nice. Like they've been the whole esports scene in Toronto in terms of like actual like event venues has become so crazy in the last 5 years. Like I don't even know if you guys have heard this, but the company that owns the Toronto Ultra, which is the COD team for Toronto, and the Toronto Defiant, which is the Overwatch League for Toronto, they purchased a massive space of land at Exhibition Place, which is like a big place in Toronto, and they're making Toronto's first esports stadium, like fully like equipped and everything. And I was looking at the photos yesterday, and I was nerding out so fucking hard. I've never been like I never one to like be like ooh shopping or like ooh like fucking look at this celebrity, but I was looking at like this stadium like it was Jesus. Like I was actually like, oh my god, this is the coolest shit to ever happen ever. So I can't wait.
No, I love that sort of renovations and
it's amazing.
exciting shit for esports. I remember I was driving through. There's this one part of Vancouver called Gastown, which
That's
is really
hip. Gastown.
Yeah, it's
like, stop at
nice.
Gastown, baby.
Like,
Yeah.
all that's there is like clubs, high end markets, and then like it's kind of close to like downtown, so it gets like
gas stations or
no.
none in the town. Not a single one.
They got Gassy Jack, but anyway, as we were driving through, I'm like looking at the shops, kind of not really, and then I see fucking a TGS logo. Like TGS is the gaming stadium. They're like one of the people who are building esports events, and apparently they're building one fucking in Gastown. It looks like it, or they just had advertising there. That was really surprising.
Yeah.
Super cool. It's super cool. Like to think that too. Like if like 10 years ago, esports was nowhere. And now there's stadiums. Like esports was a thing, but like it wasn't really like there wasn't as much money, not even close to the amount of money. No one really knew about it. It wasn't really respected. And now it's like, bro, we're just selling out stadiums. Like no biggie. Like it's so cool, bro. It's so cool.
Ain't nothing.
Nerds running the world now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like crazy shit. It's so
like
cool.
you don't have to go to school anymore. If you're young enough and you're talented enough at games, you could just literally become.
Bro, yeah, they have degrees for that, which is insane. Like I even too, like I do coaching for some games, and like I've had kids like as young as like 9, and I'm like, bro, you're what? Just play the game. Like, why do? And the parents are like, no, he needs to get better. I'm like, that's insane to me. That like you're grooming your kid for the major leagues. Like when I was playing like at age 15, like playing as pro level COD as I possibly could, my parents were like, get the fuck off the game. like now they kind of get it more because they found out before me about the stadium. My mom called me and was like, did you know they're making a fucking esports stadium in Toronto? And I was like, you know that and I don't? Like that's crazy to me. So like even now my parents are kind of like understanding and getting it up. But like 6 years ago, no way. Absolutely not. They were like, bro, you gotta study more. But now it's different ball game for sure. So it's super cool.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited to get back into that side of esports, just so you know the community.
Is it like you do Smash and then League as well, right? Is it any other games or is it just those two?
Yeah, I mean like the only game I've ever like pursued in like any sort of professional thing was Smash. And then yeah, like I was again, I needed the competitive drive to go somewhere, so I tried to make a run for League. I made it up to Diamond 3, which is pretty good.
Sheesh. Something like.
I might take another stab at it, but we'll see. Yeah,
true. Like I used to have like King go for it.
Oh yeah, I was just saying League streams. If you get a community league, money's there. I'm just saying if you can get far in League, bro. The money is a lot bigger than other things. Not saying Smash isn't, but if you can become like a Riot influencer, bro, you do not need to do anything. You just look handsome in front of a camera, and they will take care of you. I've heard.
Bro, that's the same thing with like Hearthstone. I'm finding out recently. Like I actually had a debate today with myself because like I've always played Hearthstone as like just like that's my for fun game.
Yeah,
that's my game where I go to play a game where I don't care about how I do. I'm just doing it for fun. Like I smash and COD, I compete, and then I go to play Hearthstone just to relax, right?
Yeah.
But like I've gotten so fucking good at it lately. And like since I came back to it in November, I've hit Legend every season, and I'm like fucking really good at it. And I'm like, oh my god, wait! Like now it's becoming a competitive game for me. But also Hearthstone streamers, like very high views, and also if you're like a Blizzard partner, same thing with like the Riot shit, bro. They are loaded. Like they get pampered at every event, and they make so much money, and they get early access to everything. And I was like, bro, I should just go to Hearthstone. I don't know why I'm in Smash or COD. You know what I'm saying?
Developer support.
Yeah,
they got crazy. Imagine.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
That's why I've been playing Valorant a lot lately because I'm thinking about. I'm like, I don't have to be like a pro of the game. I just have to be good enough that Riot's like, hey, kind of funny. Here's some money.
Heyo.
Hey, just slide me the money. Play the character a little more. Play the game some more. You know.
You'll get there. You'll get with the Riot emails. That'll be a good day. When they send you it, you gotta let me know. We'll pop some bottles for that one. For sure. I gotta call you out real quick here, King, because I noticed that your headphones are like this.
Oh, dude,
why are they like this?
Okay,
like so me and Lemon are just chilling, and you're all the way over here with like some jank ass like tight, no slack, bro.
I remade my setup a while ago, and I was like, listen, the headset looks good, but not for camera stuff, because then my hair looks like I got like an indent. So I was like, I'm gonna put the wire up there, but problem is, it's kind of far away now. My desk got bigger, the PC got farther away, and I'm sitting here like, hey, that's crazy over there. That's cool content, but I gotta buy a longer cord. But they don't sell good ones on Amazon with longer cords because they're meant for an iPhone, you know. So like, they're not meant to be like, unless you're, you know, Shaquille O'Neal, you're not standing and your iPhone is like down stretched to your ankles, you know, like you're, you know, they make them for. So I need to get a better. I know it's bad, and every time I look at the camera, I'm like, that's crazy.
Because I looked over for a second, I was like, wait, why is there so much tension between him and his headphones?
It's a lot going on. That
looks like aggressive, like crazy. So I had to call it out real quick.
Yeah, it's valid.
You know. But I don't have like I got this guy, but like it's only for my Xbox and whatnot. Yeah. But it's like comfy. Like I actually thought Skull Candies were shit, and then I bought the headset, and I actually fucking love it. Like it's a really good one. Yeah. What you got on, Lemon?
Just like some HyperX things. Like my friend's like, hey, this is the typical gamer pair headphones. Yeah. I'm like, hey, perfect, perfect for me. And it's got like
the Uggs of
yeah, the Uggs of the gamer Uggs, and exactly. I got a Rozzy, not DX Racer, but this one I got from a Smash tournament.
Okay. Wait, did you like win it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually the nicest feeling when you go to a tournament. They have prizes like that.
Yeah,
it's actually sick.
I was so happy to hear that. This shit is so sick.
Bro, I casted this COD tournament in the summer of 2019. Like I did like a 10-hour casting session, casted the whole thing with one of my buddies, Fortrix, and a really fun tournament. But for first place, so like the first place prize, like it was a pretty big land, but it wasn't like a major. It wasn't considered like a super major or major or anything like that. It was probably like if I can put it into Smash context, sort of like CB tier, so like up there, but not like up there, you know? So, but like first place, like got a shit ton of money, and like everyone on their teams got like monitors and headsets and chairs. And I was like, why am I not like on there? Why am I playing Smash? Like, I should just go to there. Because like, dude, Smash tournaments will occasionally run like a one every 300 people will get like a keyboard at a monthly.
Yeah.
You know, and then this tournament, like they got loaded stream setups for first place. I was like, fuck,
crazy.
I really got to switch games. I don't know what I'm doing, you know.
Every Smash is like, wait, I gotta like, what am I doing? Yeah, at some point you're like, wait.
It's for the cash moolah. Oh fuck.
No, Smash is too fun though, bro.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
it's
Like
fun, yeah.
there's not a ton of like money in it if you're not like the upper echelons, but like I think everyone's in this community because we play it for fun.
Yeah.
Like I like this game a lot, and that's why I play it. And it's like if I was playing it for the money, yeah, damn well I wouldn't be nowhere near this scene, like just on average, right? But that's a good thing too, because like community revolves around passion instead of like kind of like dollar signs, which I like a lot more. But it's a different ball game for sure than a lot of other esports.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's truth. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached 9 p.m. That's wild.
Yes.
Lemon, thank you for coming on, especially with such short notice, of course, because again, to reiterate, King and I are idiots, and we did not properly plan for Mr. R's appearance on the Content Cave podcast, but thank you for hopping in.
Thank you.
On such short notice, so that's awesome, and you're welcome back anytime, my friend, so thank you for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
And
it was so much fun.
Sweet. And King and I, we are having a logo soon.
Yes, we'll
so stay tuned for that. The logo's gonna look sheesh. It's gonna look fire.
It's looking fire.
And then also make sure you're following our other socials for Content Cave. They will be linked on on King's Twitter.
Yeah.
He'll link the Content Cave podcast. We also have a TikTok. We have a YouTube. We have a Spotify too, right?
Yeah, it will be all released. Yeah. I'll release a huge social media package that will like tweet out and add all the guests for coming. And thank you, Lemon, for coming this week. Like short notice too. We'll let everyone know it will be available on all streaming platforms. You can download on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. It will be out this week.
We're on everything, baby. Content.
We'll be everywhere. It
is what it is. Whatever.
We're expanding.
All right, fellas. So yeah, make sure you check that out on Kings, and we'll see you guys next week with Mr. R. Hopefully, unless we're idiots again. But that's it, guys. So see you guys next time.